Yeah. Now, are you ready for ratings?
Now I'm ready for ratings. Yes, thank you for asking.
What would you give the book?
I think 3.75 out of 5.
Whoa, I thought we were only doing half points.
I never said that. You said, can I do half points? And I said, yeah.
I said, are we doing half points?
I said, are we doing half points? Yeah. Yeah, you can do half points. You didn't ask about quarter points.
All right. I guess we're doing quarter points. This is out of 5 stars. It is out of 5, right?
Yeah. I think 5.
So that's interesting, because then I think I would go with 3.75 as well.
What did you initially have?
I was initially, I couldn't decide between 3.5 or 4. Like, I kept going back and forth. Because
Okay, we need to get our baby. Pause.
all right, pause. All right, we're back. Baby's been fed. We've got some lunch, got more coffee, and we're good to go. But anyways, I was talking about my rating of Mistborn when we were. I mean, it hasn't been a break for you guys, but it was a break for us. So I was between 3.5 and 4. I couldn't decide, because in my mind, what I was thinking, because I was thinking half points, I wasn't thinking quarter points. I was thinking like 4 would be a book that's like, I would read this again. Like, I'd totally read this again.
Yeah.
And then a 4.5 is like me raving, like, I need to read it again, like, soon, or I'm like hooked on a series or something like that. Is what I would think of 4.5, and then 5 would be like perfect. I have nothing wrong with it. But then 3.5 would be like, it's pretty good. I don't foresee myself reading it again anytime soon, but it was a solid book, and I'm glad I read it. It's kind of what I was thinking in my mind. And I think that's how I feel about Mistborn. But at the same time, like I said earlier, the book might be like a 3.5, but at the end of the series, I might feel differently at the end of the trilogy, because the whole trilogy might be a solid, like, it seems like the potential of the series would be a solid 4 or 4.5, if that makes sense. And because it's helped me anticipate that, I don't know if I can give it a 3.5 for that.
I think that you have to rate it based on where you're at right now.
Yeah. So
like, you can always change your rating.
Well, that's why I'm saying like maybe 3.75, because I didn't know that was an option when I was thinking at first. So
I didn't ask. I just did it.
Well, story of our marriage. No, I'm joking. I'm just kidding.
Not true.
I'm just joking. Oh, man.
Yeah, I did 3.75 stars. I think that I would only probably recommend books to other people if it hits 3.5 or above.
Yeah.
Maybe the occasional 3.
Yeah, that's a good, like, 3.5 is like, I'm not craving another read of it, but I'd still recommend it. It's still solid.
Yeah. I think that it was maybe not the most ideal timing wise for the slow build in our life.
Yeah.
Like, we were just like extra busy.
Yeah. Like, if I was on a vacation and like all the time to read.
On a vacation, or if like we were in a regular rhythm.
Yeah.
With what we're like, our rhythms in life have just changed recently.
Yeah.
And so not only have we been really busy, but what we have been doing has just been a new rhythm with going back to work and stuff. And so I have just been I've had less mental capacity to devote to the book, which I also think is why it landed into the 3s and not the 4s.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the ending of the book, which is why I gave it more than a 3.5.
Yeah.
It made me want to read the next book.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like struggling between the 3.5 and 4, because I felt like the book was 3.5. At the same time, it made me like, I want to read the rest of it and figure out more about the world and what's going on. Yeah. I just feel weird giving it a quarter.
Well, you don't have to.
3.75. I'm doing 3.75. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to be those people that give quarter stars.
I just think that it fits the best.
Yeah.
And I think you think the same, which is why you changed your rating.
Yeah. Yep.
What were you initially going to go with, though? 3.5 or 4?
I initially went 3.5.
Okay.
Like, I have it written here, 3.5.
And then you crossed it out.
Well, yeah, but I went and started writing about the spoiler stuff and the surprises and all of that. And after just diving into all the spoiler topics, what I liked, what I didn't like, I was like, no, this is a solid book. There's a lot of good things about it. And so then I came back and I crossed out the 3.5 and wrote 4.
I think that you just have to go with your gut when you give a rating. So I think the 3.5.
You had
Would've
issues. You had
stayed.
issues of that when I did that with the Harry Potter rankings, but
Yeah.
now it's not an issue. Me just going with my gut.
So
Is it just because-
you were just wrong. So I think your gut was just wrong. That was the issue I had.
All right, she has a problem with my gut.
That sounds so weird.